Good morning, everyone. I found a briefly quiet, non-windy spot to record today. Something that keeps popping up, and I'm interested in it. And I know you guys will be as well, especially if you're parents. It's something that we do. We feel a lot of guilt when we look after ourselves, put ourselves first, invest in something that essentially is going to benefit us as an individual, not maybe us as a collective, as a family, as a husband, as a wife, as a mother or a father. And it's really interesting because, if my children need something, they'll get it. They need new clothes, they'll get it. They need new shoes, they'll get it. Yet, if I need a new pair of shoes, we have this mentality of, they'll last another week. They'll last another week. They start falling apart. I could probably fix those. We seem to be really advertent to actually investing in ourselves for the good of everybody else, because that's what it is. If you invest in yourself, if you put a little bit of time into making sure that your health is on point, that your mental well-being is on point, and it is going to cost some money. Of course it is. The whole point is to invest in yourself. I'm pretty sure we've all been trying to do this on our own for so long, myself included, until I went and got qualified and started learning how to do things better. And this is the thing. It's so hard to get over that hump. That is, yeah, but I'm only doing this for myself. You're not only doing this for yourself. This is about as far away from doing it for yourself as possible, because, to be honest, if you're doing it for yourself, you probably would never do it, because you can get by. We need to get over this false guilt that we feel when we invest time in our health, in our mental health, in our physical health, because it's only going to benefit those around you, especially if you have people that are dependent on you. As we know, as parents, they're never not dependent on you. I'm still dependent on my parents to a degree. We still want them around. We still want them to be able to come over and help us out. So why are we so afraid to just invest in ourselves, put a little bit of money aside? It doesn't have to be a long-term investment, because actually, if you do it right, you don't actually have to invest in yourself for so long before you can reap the benefits. The other option we have, which is what a lot of us will take, is pay cheap, pay twice. The thought of investing something for a decent result is off the cards, but we'll spend a little bit of money here and there. A cheap program, a couple of counselling sessions, a self-help book. And these are all temporary fixes because they're not an investment. It's a plaster to cover the wound. You're still left with the scar. Sometimes the plaster doesn't do anything. It goes back, you end up hurting yourself again. What we need to do is start taking time to invest in ourselves to be able to reap the benefits at the end. Actually invest. If you want to live somewhere, you buy a house, or you rent a flat, or a house, or you buy, or whatever. You don't go and buy a tent, because it will do for now. You need to start putting yourself further forward. Maybe you can't put yourself first, but at least further forward than you were, because if you are not 100%, you cannot give 100%. And that is all people want to do. They want to give themselves to others to the best capacity they can do, as a father, as a husband, as a wife, as a son, as a daughter, as a friend, you name it. All we want to do is be able to give as much as we can to the person that needs it. And if you are not near to 100%, you are not going to get there. And not everyone's going to be 100% all the time, but if you can invest in ways to make sure that you can get back to 100% as easy as possible, you can retain the knowledge that you've invested to obtain, then we're going to get there. So what I would ask of you all is to look at what you're being asked to do, what you're asking of yourself. You want to get healthier. You want to get over those mental humps that keep stopping you from going somewhere. You have to invest. It has to come from somewhere where guilt is not an option, because you're only going to benefit yourself and others. So it isn't even selfish. It's only going to help those around you. Have a think. And when you're ready, let's invest some time and get you better so that you don't have to invest anymore. Take care, everybody. Speak soon.